Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm originally from the States, and right now I'm second semester in Parsons.
Do you feel like Parsons has lived up to the expectation? What's your experience here, and how do you think it has nurtured your design sensibilities?
It is definitely a very intensive course or intensive program, and I think ultimately that has been beneficial because in the 2 years that you're here, looking and working with other designers who have amazing talents, and you're kind of helping each other and feeding off of each other. And so, in that sense, it really has lived up to expectation.
Tell us a bit about your background and how it has influenced your work, if it has.
Well, my background was originally in law and economics. It does have some influence in my designs. Basically, I would say, for the most part, my design concepts are more social observations about society, policy. Really, the way that it's worked for me in design is that it's helped me, it's grounded me. I think I have a tendency to be maybe to go to the little bit more unrealistic, idealistic side, and kind of having that background in public policy has maybe grounded me a bit, and I'm really looking at making my designs functional so that they serve a purpose.
Right. Coming from a political background, do you feel it makes you design more in a morally conscientious way, just seeing the whole boom in organic cotton and in that way?
It definitely does play a role. I fully support and am trying to use all natural fabrics, silks, wools, and also I haven't started yet, but I'm looking into experimenting with untraditional fabrics such as flax, and maybe not so much bamboo, but flax, and as well as hemp.
Do you have a design philosophy behind your work or concept?
When I make something, I am thinking about what a woman wants to wear when she wakes up in the morning, when she puts on her clothes. How does it make her feel? How does she move in it? And I ultimately want my clothes to enhance her confidence as well as play into her femininity. But additionally, I want it to inspire. I want my clothes to be not so subdued, but inspiring in a way, and maybe in a very personal way to each woman who tries on the clothes and wears them.
Coming from that point, is there an ideal woman you have in mind when you design? And if there is, would anybody personify it, the celebrity realm or someone you know?
I would say my ideal woman is not any particular celebrity. I think it's a woman who is confident as well as free-spirited. That really appeals to me. Actually, I have a friend who I just met recently, and she was living and working in Tokyo. I was actually living there at the same time that she was. And she just kind of has this very free spirit. She comes off as being very confident. She travels a lot. So I'd like to ultimately design for that type of uninhibited person.
Great. And finally, can you give us a sneak preview of what will be in the AAS Line Debut show?
Yes. Well, actually, this is one of the pieces that I'm working on that will be in the line debut. This is part of a mini collection. And my inspiration, as I said, my inspiration is more conceptual. I was looking at the role of foreign women working as hostesses in Tokyo. Basically, hostesses are maybe the modern day equivalent of the nightclub geisha. So basically, I found in these women, mostly from Russia or the Ukraine, parts of Europe. They had this confidence. Their position was a bit taboo. At the same time, it was intriguing, obviously seductive, and in some aspects it was a bit somber. These women were working in the nightclub area and the nightclub scene. So they were thousands of miles away from home, and it really affected me. It intrigued me. So my design for this mini collection called Gaijin was inspired by those women living and working in Tokyo.
Thank you.
Thank you.